werden auch gleich mal hier rekapitulieren, was das letzte Mal passiert ist, weil es ja doch so ein bisschen suboptimal lief. Sehe ich. Wir haben 8 Chapter und wir sind in Chapter 3, also ist noch ein bisschen Zeit. Gestern bei unserem großen Meeting sagt unser stellvertretender Leiter, dass der Theaterraum mit dem Lego-Raum getauscht werden soll. Weil der nur zum Tod benutzt wird, okay. Kommt es deinen Plänen zugute? Lego-Raum, Handarbeitsraum. Potato, Potato. Laden wir mal. Ah, das ist der Brief, den wir ihn haben schreiben lassen. I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful alpine flower fall under your influence. Du musstest was sagen. Jetzt bekommst du im ehemaligen Lego-Raum Handarbeitsraum. Du stockst auf 25 Stunden auf und darfst verkleinern. Spontaner Vortrag vor 30 Personen kann einem schon mal so die Röte auf die Wangen führen. Tag, Zorro. Aber da das funktioniert hat, hast du es wohl gut gemacht. Sehr schön. Und auf 25 Stunden aufstocken klingt doch auch gut. Das freut mich. Und dich ja hoffentlich auch. Behaupte ich jetzt einfach mal so. Alles gut, Zorro? Jetzt Roger. Ganz kurz. Wie funktioniert dem? Vielleicht noch nicht. Ach, manchmal will's nicht. Entschuldigung. Du bist sehr glücklich, ja. Sehr gut. Schön. Also, das letzte Mal, als das Internet meinte, den Naturgewalten weichen zu müssen, haben wir hier dem Typ hier, der kein Langzeitgedächtnis hat, erklärt, dass er doch mal einen Brief schreiben soll. Und das ist der Brief. Mal schauen. Ja, bei mir ist soweit die Woche okay. Besser als letzte Woche allemal. Letzte Woche war alles scheiße. Auf die eine oder andere Art und Weise brauche ich das gepinkte Ding jetzt noch? Nee. So, jetzt müssen wir diesen Brief hier irgendwie übergeben. Wo packe ich den Brief noch hin? Entschuldigung. Warum habe ich... Okay, ich kann es nicht wechseln, aber interessant, dass ich da neue Klamotten habe.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Okay. Ja, bin ich mal gespannt.
Grunz, with me.
So oder so sollte es ja besser für dich dann laufen, oder? Ich drück die Daumen. So, die sind weg, dann kann ich da jetzt rein. Ist das... Patientenzimmer, warum? Nee. Da will ich nicht rein. Rote Legatorin, da will ich rein. Sechs Dinge kann ich hier finden. Okay.
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
It's been 3 months since I took over the advice from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule change, so I am now the only professor here. No match at hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. Ja, die Frage ist, ob es besser wird, aber ich hoffe ja doch für dich, dass es besser wird. At last, Marvin can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. First payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his words. Chosen one has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. To work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have now been sold to Louisiana Jewelers. Oh, are we going to Louisiana? We made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. The final sale price agrees upon... Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. 11 gems was 12,000 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that I receive 2/3 of this sum. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continue business with you and blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Oh, is it? Good. Ja, aber aus so blöden Verträgen rauskommen ist immer so eine Sache. Dann will ich dir Kraft.
Nothing special about this.
Solange ich jetzt hier drin bin, schauen wir mal in Ruhe. Gibt aber wohl nicht so viel zu schauen. Kann ich die Schubladen wieder zumachen? Das wäre schon ganz cool. Nope. Nope. Das finde ich doof. Watson sollte cleverer sein, als die Schubladen auflassen. Sollen wir uns mal angucken, wie sie mit dem unglücklich ist? Obwohl, ich glaube, ich bringe erstmal das zur Küche, schick's runter. Ja, ich bin ganz zufrieden, aber ich soll es nicht zu laut sagen. Ich hatte jetzt wirklich das erste Mal massive Probleme, als es halt wirklich einen Sturm hatte. Und da kann ich es verstehen. Ich glaube, ich lade nochmal den Spielstand, weil ich mir doch die Konversation potenziell anhören mag. Falls es geht. Das ist es mir wert. Manual Save. Gucken wir mal schnell. Zoom auf mein Mauspad. So. Gucken wir doch mal, ob wir da Zeuge eines Streits werden.
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Don't try to fool me, Becker. I saw your letter written by your own hand.
That name does sound familiar. Is it mine, you say?
Nice try. What else did you recall? Silence won't help you. Fine. I'm not taking any chances. How about I cut open your brain again? Third time's a charm. Yeah?
So we fucked him over. Kein schlechtes Gewissen. Und die Küchenhilfe ist auch gar nicht da. Okay, das war's wert. Uff, ja. Er hat eh gelitten. Also, sorry, egal was sie ihm antun, schlimmer wird's natürlich nicht. Sieht halt echt nicht aus, als würde das was tun, aber... Fortschritt. Black Edelweiss Secret. Eine Schule. Oder ein Lehrsaal. Mit Ketten werden sie festgemacht. Oho! Die werden nicht nur mit Ketten festgemacht.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often. The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Oh. Ist das eine Wachswalze? Für ein Tongerät?
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Ja, direkt klauen. Analyze surroundings. Ja. Das sollte ich öfter bedenken, dass es das noch gibt. Aber ich finde das cool. Wie gesagt, wir sind jetzt in Chapter 3 von 8. Also sind wir nicht so weit. wirklich interagieren, auch wenn da ein Symbol auftaucht. Zu weit weg. Oh, hallo. Aber da wollte ich schauen, was haben wir denn für ein neues Outfit bekommen? Ich kann es nicht wechseln. Ey. Bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of chosen ones. It will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. Trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he's present and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin. We will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language. Time is of the essence, and it will be best to work in groups performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues as on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of Kaled lenses. Okay. Finally, my man in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. Oh, key. Ding, shiny key. I want to go to New Orleans. Ah, der Wachszylinder anhören kann man da. The new method at last started to show progress. Bin nur am Gähnen heute, es tut mir leid. Ich verliere schon wieder Frames, was ist denn los? Es ist nicht so wild wie das letzte Mal, aber es ist halt trotzdem nicht perfekt. Ich hatte so lange keine Probleme. Lass mich wissen, wie schlimm es ist. Ist ja wenigstens kein Actionspiel oder so, oder ist es nicht ganz so wild. Aber es geht mir halt trotzdem auf den Sack. Hier, jetzt ist die Verbindung schon wieder weg. Leck mich doch am Arsch. Wie schlimm ist es denn für euch? Ich hätte nichts Positives über Vodafone sagen sollen, oder nicht ansatzweise. Ich hatte jetzt wochenlang halt keine Probleme. Oder monatelang. Das kann halt nicht sein. Sowas verdirbt mir halt sofort die Laune. Lasst mich sowas wissen. Bitte. Wenn sowas ist, sagt's mir gleich. Oh, fuck. The new method at last started to the success rate is 4 out of 10 and the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Phonetic systems can be declared an undeniable success, regardless of their native language or place of origin. Individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently despite lacking all mental autonomy. Ich mach die Cam mal kurz aus. Vielleicht ist es besser, wenn ich sie wieder anmache. Aber da kann ich nicht viel machen. So, es kotzt mich halt an. Ich will es ja doch auch... Naja.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Cthulhu, Rillier Wagnana Galpatagan, Binglui Maglana Cthulhu, Rillier Wagana Galpatagan, Binglui Maglana Cthulhu, Rillier Wagnana Galpatagan, Binglui Maglana Cthulhu, Rillier Wagana Galpatagan.
Ich nervt's halt. Settings. Ah, ist auch egal, was ich mache. Jetzt haben wir die Vögelchen.
A very professional brain dissection.
Okay, und nicht die erste offensichtlich.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Okay. Nice. Oh. Get out of my head!
Your mind festers devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Lord.
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of madness.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken, and let the
World behold!
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Okay. Ich befürchte, dass ich jetzt irgendwie nichts anderes mehr machen kann. Aber ich kann weiter noch mich umschauen. Ich sollte da unten mal gucken, ob ich was übersehen habe. Kann ich hier gar nicht benutzen, diese Fähigkeit. Okay. Wenigstens ist da niemand dabei.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious.
How ingenious. Jetzt gucken wir uns trotzdem mal um. Hier waren wir noch nicht. Oh. Wird doch ein bisschen mehr als nur ein Räumchen.
Oh, the spell.
Ich muss einfach öfter speichern, glaube ich. Weiß nie, wann, wie, wo irgendwie was passiert. Ich kann gerade gar nicht speichern.
God, is that body parts?
Yep. Wenn sie ganz so chosen sind.
Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
Achievement unlocked. Gaze into the abyss. Okay, aber viel mehr hat's hier scheinbar, ne? Fahren wir wieder hoch. Oh.
Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Watson ist sehr verdächtig.
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death. The patients here wear the same robes.
Ist das der, den wir freigelassen haben? Der so ein bisschen Spaß gehabt hat.
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
Oh, die Puppe ist hier.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Heidi. Er kann nicht wirklich was weiteres finden. Ja. Alles, was... Alles, was auf New Orleans hinschließt.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
It's always New England and New Orleans sometimes.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits. What dangers lurk in the darkness?
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
Albeit.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Das ist ein ziemlich großer Zug, in dem die da sitzen. Viel Platz. Hey, yo, how are things, Emmy? Chapter 4. Sorry, the stream seems to be scuffed today a bit.
Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why don't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you!
Oi!
Our luggage!
Oi!
Good Lord, what have you
Guess my
done?
frames
That's
keep
my
dropping.
stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Twitch, it's my connection. And it's a bit of a shame. I hadn't had issues for months. And now I keep dropping like 12% of my frames. But at least we don't have a thunderstorm to break the whole stream. So, you know. Oh, hold on. Maybe we should talk to them first. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we can do. Oh, new outfits maybe? Can't change clothes here. Oh, come on.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks?
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind. I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
Well, how about you close your suitcase next time properly? How's your hump day, Emmy? My frames are really pissing me off. Oh.
Where you at, gentlemen? Here to enjoy yourselves?
Huh? You have a migraine. Thought you were lucky enough to find a solution for that. I may have been optimistic on my end. Nice. Well, fingers crossed. I hope it helps. It's not the settings that change anything on my frames, obviously. No one to talk to? Some of the background conversations are interesting. Hello, Dogo.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
I'm liking it. It is a Lovecraftian horror story, so that's why I'm happy with it. And this is a remake. I played the original for a bit, not far, because it was clunky as hell. Okay, this is getting worse. It's not helping. Is this sunshine off? That's why I backed this on Kickstarter, so yeah. I tried the previous one, but they were not too great, and of course not as interesting. So my settings don't make a huge difference. I am predictable like that. I mean, give something a bit of a Lovecraftian vibe and it's already interesting. Just really annoyed by my frames dropping. I know it's not too bad, but it's not perfect as it used to be. It was so great until last week. And it's getting worse. I can't ignore it. I just can't. I'm sorry about that. Benchmark it. I know that I'm stressing more about it than you guys do. That's how it is. I'm just not sure what I can do about it. That's even worse. And sorry, the answer is pretty easy. I'm too lazy to convert too much stuff properly. Don't enjoy it as much as I used to. Kitty. I thought she was making biscuits. I just turned it on like half an hour ago. It is the internet. My PC is, as is, doesn't really struggle. Yep. I mean, last time I understood because we had a thunderstorm. But today everything's fine, or should be, so. There's kitties everywhere. Banking house will be hosting a closed auction of black opals. Bank doesn't disclose the origin of the rare stones. However, the stone's clerk has confirmed the authenticity of each stone. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a Windows update would be running in the background. Who knows? Well, I don't want to complain about my internet because since last October, September, I had no issues whatsoever, and I had a good download and upload rate. So I'm careful. If I start bitching, it will get worse. And I mean, it is OBS. That's always resetting shit. That's really annoying. You set something up and it's different next time you start OBS. Like sometimes my monitoring doesn't work, so I can't hear my alerts and all that shit. Sometimes they play twice. It's annoying. Hello?
Got a spot in mind?
Actually, I'm not sure yet.
Oh, do those shitty things work today, by the way? I didn't hear it. Did you hear that? Blessings. Advanced audio. See? I didn't change anything since last time. Nothing. It didn't change. Fuck that shit. It's so annoying. And that's OBS. I didn't do anything. So don't waste your points, folks. I'll try again. Don't waste any more points. I'll give you back your points. This shit. The others don't work either, so yeah. I refund your points. It's just, see, that's why should anything ever work properly? Why? Would be too much fun. That's not too many points. I'll add new games, by the way. I got a bunch of new codes. I just forgot to add them to the list yet. But Emmy, you can get free games using those points. Don't waste them. on stupid audio files.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, you've been drinking for a while, huh? Can't even speak properly. Even more cats. I think I'm just wandering around aimlessly. But I'm liking this place. Can I push it? Nope. Yeah, everything is sending me to the auction house. That's fine. I know that. Yeah, they're speaking Simlish. Or something similar. Never mind. Ignore me. There's gotta be more cats in this town. There aren't enough at this point. Yes, exactly. Can I? Nah. That would have been too cool. I guess it's a thing I have to do, lower the bridge. Or maybe not. That's just an option. It's just their way of limiting the play area, I guess. Hey, Mel. Greetings. How you doing? Oh my god. Of course, people show up when I get the worst connection. New Orleans Police Department, okay. Hope you're having a good day and week so far. Do I have a map? Oh yeah, I do. This is not small. It's not huge, but it is not small. We've only been here so far. The frames keep getting worse and worse. Fucking bullshit. I'm enjoying the game. I'm not enjoying the stream today. Because shit. My frame rate is all over the place and it's annoying as hell. And I can't let it go. But the game is good. My frame rate keeps going to 0. I don't mind if it's going in the lower numbers, but down to 0. It will reset again, then I'll have 3 words of one stream. I'm fucking annoyed. Holy shit. I just want to stream and enjoy a game. It's so annoying. Looking over there and seeing 0 kilobytes per second. Yeah, it's not Comcast, but it ain't any better. The thing is, I don't want to sit here and bitch and whine. I don't. I want to play this game in peace, chat with you folks. But if shit keeps happening, I can't enjoy it. I can't let it go. It's not how my brain works. I don't want to be the salty old man.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
I'm not Mr. Barnaby, but yeah, let's look at this dude. Oh, nice shotgun. Something in the pocket. Yeah, it's certainly a sandwich. Of course. It has to be a sandwich. Nothing else could be in his pocket. Not even pocket sand. Hidden tabloid newspaper. Okay. Another bag. It's a real character. Storing a sandwich in his pocket while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes the guard a paranoid fool with bad taste. Besides, the man has myopia. What? Paranoid fool? Critical thinker. Sweet lord. I mean, I'll go for paranoid fool because I don't give a shit. But I love the fact that he could go for critical thinker. The guard at the bank is storing. Makes him a critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Myopia is a result of constant reading to the detriment of one's health. That's really good. We have encountered visions. But we just came to New Orleans. Everything so far was London and Switzerland. It just came to New Orleans like half an hour ago.
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
Can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
Damn it. I got an achievement for this called Let Me Be Frank.
Holmes, over here.
I'm not Holmes, I'm Frank.
Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
We're gonna steal from him, aren't we? Okay, road closed. Great. The Grim Reaper. Wanted Dracon, the Grim Reaper. We gotta murder him. Yeah, since it's Sherlock, gotta be something accidental. For necromancy, kidnapping, and attempted murder. $200. And the sheriff's personal gratitude. And a pocket sandwich.
Look, Watson. What have we here? A local crime star.
A star? You have a strange way with words. Frankly, we have more pressing matters.
I'm not going after these troublemakers, but the posters will add nicely to my collection of criminal profiles. I read a study that suggests facial features can determine a person's tendency towards cruelty or deviant behavior.
Well, you can't stop progress.
Attorney at law. Do you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do. Not until we murder you. Then you have the right to remain silent. Barnaby, he doesn't sound like he would be in Chinatown, but you know. might just be a shitty thing to say and assume. Where did all the cats go? We had so many. What is this door? They can't take our guns. Well, no. Beauty parlor. What are you doing, fool? Just sitting there smoking. What do you want?
America, Holmes. I never thought I should be so lucky as to visit.
I can't really pet them, so I fear there ain't. I wish there was. I know I'm just walking about doing nothing, but I went, oh, hello. Collectible. Donald the Wet Bandit McLeod. The Wet Bandit. That's what she said. For assaulting relatives with a raw chicken. Reward $5 and a pair of shoes. I think we'll go for the other dude. The reward seems to be better. No, she is making biscuits sometimes. Until we get close. What was that dude called? Do you remember? But it wasn't Donald McLeod, right? So these are collectibles, it seems. Sweet roll. Atomic sweet roll adjudicator. For stealing 20 oranges and a packet of nuts. You get 3 fine horses for that? Nice. So this is my goal for today, finding all those posters. So I don't feel too bad walking about and just looking at shit. I mean, oranges, come on. Aren't you glad you get a horse? No, 3 horses for that? Giddy Gator. We'll have to look at that later on as well. The Giddy Gator. Sounds good. I like this city already. The posters are good. Name for the bars are good. So a raw chicken means it was dead and not cooked, not an alive one, right? Horses are pretty amazing. Or can be. Fisherman's Quarter. I don't want to go to another area of the map just yet. Oh, nice. Wanted Ryan Gazebo Kelly for stealing an overcoat, a pair of socks, and a boot. A lifetime supply of beer? Wow. We gotta find this dude. Imagine, like, everything is nice, 3 horses, but a lifetime supply of beer? Come on, you can't beat that. But imagine having 3 horses and a lifetime supply of beer. I mean, if you're drunk enough, you might just think you have a horse. So, we've been here, right? Have we? I think I've walked through these stables, but I didn't pay attention to posters, so I'll quickly double check. And there's kittens. Same one. More posters. Ah, shit. I mean, the newsstand could be... No, just boring newspapers. No posters. Dang. There she is. This horse is chilling. Like, this is one of the horses, and it is running short on beer, so... Okay, so... we've been all along those. Let's investigate Chinatown, or whatever they call it. I guess call it just Chinatown, because as uncreative as I am. Can I get in there? This map is nicely done.
How
so far.
marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
Yes, sure. See. Boring title, just as I assumed. Wanted Stan Lord Smith for piracy. Reward as much gold as the wanted ways. Okay, so we gotta imprison him and feed him like in a fairy tale. Yes, hotel. Especially it's little to do but find those posters, but for now that's okay. Here we go. Over here. Sleepy doggo. We don't want to assume that there's more or less cats in Chinatown for any reason whatsoever. Just won't. Oh, she's chill.
It is, yeah. Very nice name.
Did I wake you up? Sorry. Hello? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a poster from Sinking City, Blackwood Marsh Ash Canning Factory, The Kiss of the Sea. Okay, your internet is cutting out too. Mine didn't change. It didn't get worse either, though.
Yes, it really not very happy with them.
Blackwood Cannery. I'm sorry. Today is not a good internet day, it seems. Women work, women vote. Yeah.
Oh. Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
Accent. We're gonna come back here. Oh, Barnaby has... Ah, okay. Okay, so this is Barnaby's store. That's why we could interact. So it might be dangerous claiming that we're Barnaby because we owe people. Posters? Okay, this loops back here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now I know where I am. Don't want to go down there yet. Don't want to go to the kitty gator just yet. This is blocked off. Fuck. And this isn't too sizable. Because we've seen basically everything. Another kitty! Do you have some raw chicken and want to assault someone? Where do we go? I kind of want to see the whole place before doing anything, but let's save. Better save than sorry.
This place has a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does.
Spartan.
My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
Still don't know what the whole talk about Cordona is about. I guess it's from the previous game. Oh. Wanted. Rafa. Okay, Arante for conspiracy to commit tax fraud via necromancy. 10 acres of land and a farm. We can have it all. If we catch them all, we're done. Sleepy kitty. Yes. Okay. How do we even interact with that dude? We can't get there. Okay, never mind. Poster. And Jennifer Black Widow Pritchett for baking and selling pies with human meat. $800. Okay. Is this dude following us? Okay. Kitty with a bird. Okay, back here. Nice, really. Have we seen everything in that back alley? I think we did. Out of my way. No, we haven't been there. Oh. Can't interact with any of the cats. Bit of a shame. Back here. Okay, so it looks bigger than it is, but it has nice features. The map, that is. Let's see. Wanted Liam Sunshine Clayton for mass poisoning during the Christmas soiree. $600 and Congressional Gold Medal. Okay. Hey, dude. Bye. Oh, is this the Giddy Gator? Seems to be a shield gator. Bayous are a perfect place for this. I like it. What can we do here? Steal, pilfer, murder. None of them mentioned. Anyone able to still watch this? Or get out of the way, Watson. Did everyone lose connection? Interest. It is fine. Good. So we've seen most of this. Let's go back to the port. Hoping for more posters here. Does this open? Pumpkin. There wasn't a lot down there just yet. I mean, quests will probably lead me here, but it is not very interactable now. So let's see what the Giddy Gator does offer. Is this place the Giddy Gator bar? Yeah. Where can we get in? Can't? There's no real entrance, is there, huh? Nope, we can't really do anything at the Giddy Gator bar yet. Okay then. Let's go to Barnaby's. Because that seems to be the way to go. Barnaby? Yeah. Can you tell me more?
Locked. No one's here.
Yeah, great. I want to post of criminals around New Orleans. Getting 10 of them will be quite enough to improve Sherlock's collection of criminals. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So there's 2 more. Do we assume we can find them later? Or do we go for the hunt? There's not enough we can do for now. So now we can maybe talk to them when we pin this. Yep.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
2 gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He's a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at a local bar called the Giddy Gator. There we go. In the Creole Quarter. It's called the Creole Quarter, okay. You can be recognized by a yellow hat and green jacket. Let's go! Jake, I'm sorry for yawning.
Help me, please.
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
How rude!
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open. Look, Watson, the two of you are just alike. Oh, great, so I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Strongly urge you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One more unacceptable incident and we'll exclude you from our list of flyers.
Eureka! What have you got? An idea.
You gotta dress as
we'll
him.
need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
He's gonna dress Watson in the green jacket and yellow hat.
Holmes. Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby. Holmes, we look nothing alike. The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me. Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
He looks like
it worked in
shit.
Switzerland, didn't it? Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
Oh man, poor Watson. Poor Watson.
Where's my cash, Frank? In the bartender's tip jar?
Oh, wait, see, it works. People are already pissed at us.
Where's the money, Barnaby?
He owes everyone, seemingly.
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
You're gonna get shot.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
In a rush.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Help me, please.
You better ask someone else about that.
Oh, I didn't want to talk to you about any of those things. I simply must have them. Black opal origin Australia. Weight 40 carats. Rare stone believed to be the piece of a shattered space rock that fell to Earth. Everything is space rock if you go by the right definition. Like we are.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Okay, there's a list of people that donated, I guess.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
She looks like the bar lady in London.
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
Them details.
These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Grub. Let's look at Grub. Large wool hat, oversized. Sheriff Grub. Position of well, kinda, I guess. A medal from Golden Revolver Champion. Proud opposer. Does he have a sandwich in his pocket? If not, he's boring. Cares for appearance, luxury textile. Polished nails. Fashionable or hates getting dirty. Okay. Sheriff Grubb is the law in New Orleans. He's fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance, and image. However, it is just a cover for its true nature as a remorseless, highly powerful individual in a local community. He uses image to distract and disguise his true nature. It's actually a barking, toothless dog. A man attempts to make the impression that he's an important figure in the life of New Orleans. However, it's just a small cog in the government machine. In fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with the role that he tries to compensate with ridiculous tournaments, fashionable looks, and threatening behavior. Hey Dave, thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good time at work, I take it. Let's go for fashionable menace. I don't know.
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right, I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, 'cause Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you.
I think
The
Watson
people of
hates
this parish deserve
America already.
peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
Sweet Lord. Okay, so that's it. We came in here to lose all our money? Great. Made friends, lost money. Interesting. So it's one of the philanthropists that brought those the stones. I guess we'll have a chance to figure out which one. Can't change clothes right now. Dang. Dominic Summer. Wait. Who's that? Luke Koski. Andreas Larson. Yeah, I mean, we did whatever we can.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
That is a horrible looking outfit indeed.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
Can't. Okay, so they send us back to the boat. I'm just gonna get shot wearing this outfit. Just wait. Because I owe more people, and now I don't have any money anymore. That's safe. Because it might be that for some reason I can't go back and I want to find all the wanted posters. Since I got 80% of them. Would be a shame.
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
Wait, what?
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head. How am I gonna fish him out? Anyone got a net? I know how this looks. Twice in one day? What are the chances?
Are you being a dickhead?
I know how this looks. Twice in one day? What are the chances?
Forget the sheriff. I'm sure it was simply bluster and bloviation.
Well, let's use our outfit to woo the women. Can't even talk to her in that outfit. For fuck's sake. What am I supposed to do?
I know how this looks. Twice in one day? What are the
box on the
chances?
A box on the crew. Nice. So, what now? don't have any more testimonies or documents. So we're missing something. Fucking hell. Frames are not getting better. Can I know? She doesn't block the way anymore, huh?
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Okay. Fingers crossed, Tante. Rooms available. What's the point of this? We can't interact with anyone, can we? So I'm missing something. Ow. Guess it is finding all those posters. I don't know. Because we can't return, we can't change. Because our suitcase was fucked over by this dude.
I know how this looks. Twice in one day. What are the chances?
There's not a lot I can do here.
Just tell me what you've learned. Okay, fine. Change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards. And I thought I was the vain one.
I know how this looks. Twice in one day.
What do you mean, change your clothes? I
What are
can't.
the chances?
Okay, fine. Change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards. And I thought I was the vain one.
There's nothing I can do right now.
Okay, fine. Change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards.
How do I
And
change my
thought I was the
clothes?
vain
They're
one.
in the fucking canal. Or whatever. Sherlock, you
I know
douchebag.
how this looks. Twice in one day. What are the chances?
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that
Johnny.
suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like, why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the Nymph.
The thing is, we just have to take a jacket off and a hat. This isn't London. You're fine, Watson, if you take off the hat and the jacket. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, he is quite something. Room 6 it is. That was upstairs, wasn't it?
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne will know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Why didn't she change into something more comfortable? This is that a local woman called Champagne knows everything and that she can help. Yep. Let's go find her. Let's unpin this for now. I hate having those messages on screen.
Perhaps you'd like someone new today, Frank. How about Miss Trixie or Joni?
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve out. Did you get bored halfway through?
Can we note? I can't change even as him. Okay. Talk to him? Is there new dialogue?
I know how this looks.
No.
Twice in one day? What are the chances?
No, I want to find those posters though. We got 8 of 10. So I want to pet the dog and all the cats. I can't. That was a nice jump, Sherlock. I spy. Oh no, it's looking for missing person. It's not a wanted poster. Damn it. Last seen Chinatown, New Orleans Sheriff Department. Okay.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then. More people missing here, too.
What a surprise. I wish I could push someone overboard and keep them wanted. Brian the Impaler Matucci for the dismemberment of 13 people. 10 grand for 13 people. If you play your cards right, a lifetime supply of beer is worth more. Just saying. Just gotta be motivated. Gotta find that last poster. That's my goal for today. Everything else I don't care anymore right now. I want that poster. There we go. Harold the Dr. Goslar for breaking into jail to socialize with cohorts and colleagues. $10 and a fine hat.
This will be enough for my collection.
As long as you don't hang those ugly faces up at Baker Street. I feel much better in this suit, even if it is not mine.
Okay, good. Mission accomplished. Then, that's in China. Shall we look for the person in Chinatown or go for the main storyline? I think side quest sounds good. Suntown 34 in Chinatown. Let's check. Maybe talk to people, huh?
Can I ask you a question?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Okay, thank you. You won't talk to us? Oh, it's the side quest first. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but...
Help me, please.
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Some of the accents are not really great, are they?
May I ask for your assistance?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Jeez. Fuck you too. If I had a raw chicken on me, you'd be dead.
May I ask you something?
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
Okay, no one in Chinatown gives a fuck or knows anything.
Excuse me, just one question.
No, I've not heard about that, sorry. No.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, never heard nothing.
Never heard nothing. Ooh, this is new. Oakman line.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Are you able to help me?
Yeah, don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Yes, any not very happy with them.
Is this familiar to you?
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
So no one in Chinatown knows.
You know?
This is open now.
Lucy told me to find champagne and avoid the sheriff. She has been truly generous. I think I will avoid putting hands in pockets. I shudder to think what one may find.
Are you able to help me?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Got the feeling we're not gonna get answers in Chinatown or anywhere here. Do you know, sir? Sorry, you're busy making biscuits. My bad. Okay. Sometimes interacting with things when you have other clues pinned changes stuff, but I'm talking to her. I feel like I have to do the main quest a bit before I get answers. Let's ask around at the port area. Real quick.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Random chance, that's all.
Can I ask you a question?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Can I ask you a question?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
Let's talk to Lucy. She was very helpful. We could talk to the asshole just staring at our luggage, but I doubt it.
I know how this looks.
Yep.
Twice in one day. What are the chances?
Could you help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
That's fine. What about you?
Where you at, gentlemen? Here to enjoy yourselves?
Not really.
May I ask you something?
No, honey, I've heard nothing.
So the only taste that truly satisfies. Dunwich pear. Okay. Interesting. I tasted Dunwich pear. Well, fuck me.
Is this familiar to you?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
Possibly. Okay. So I tried a few people in all the districts so far. Let's go to the Kitty Gator, ask around there, and then the Creole Quarter, or whatever they called it. Oh, the area past that.
May I ask for your assistance?
I know a lot, but not this.
Busy. Hello, gentlemen.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, mister. Can't help you. Ask someone else.
Could you help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Hey, you ain't good.
At least they're not assholes here. Hey, all lost. Greetings. Welcome in. How have you been doing?
Do you know anything about this?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Is this familiar to you?
No, first I've heard of it.
I'm doing okay, thanks. Oh, sorry. Let's ask her.
Are you able to help me?
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
Been struggling with my internet lately, but everything besides that is fine. Well, let's check here if we find someone that can help us. Oh, this is open now. I guess this is where we have to go. But let's talk to people potentially first. It's just asking around for some hints. I feel like I have to do something else beforehand, but I'm not giving up so easily.
I'm gonna die. Gonna die.
You're gonna die? Then maybe answer us a question first.
Are you all right, sir?
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The lower of death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
First glance, I thought it's Danny Glover.
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was my mom, Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that, some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The Great Gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the lower of death and it ain't finished with me.
I mean, yeah, this is a Creole quarter and it's New Orleans. There's voodoo shit going on, of course.
You mentioned a lower. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many and we call them lowers. And Maman Brigitte is one of them. She's the lower of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
It's their gods.
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
Yeah,
there we go.
The signs of Maman's presence, no doubt about it. Everything became blurry, and my mouth was dry, and the light became very bright.
That is something.
UFO. Okay, so that's another side quest. I mean, let's have a look in his hut.
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go.
Can I unpin?
Go. He dropped a cup here. Supper leftovers. It's not a simple tea. A herbal concoction, rather.
Herbal concoction.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
Oh, Watson, shut up.
Some chewing tobacco leaves. Cheap and strong brew. With William in Shreveport, 1879. Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives.
Really? They didn't look alike. Supper is a fancier word for dinner. Goldenrod, strawberry leaves, jasmine flowers. Okay.
Cole ground herbs here.
So he was stoned as fuck.
Interesting.
Interesting, and he steals it?
This one is almost odorless.
So we're taking all of them. Not all of them, half of them.
It smells sweet. I will take it just in case.
I would love to learn more about these.
Just in case.
The properties of some herbs are truly amazing herbs.
And some are extremely dangerous.
Just stealing shit. Sherlock doesn't give a fuck. I really hope it's a pig outside. It could be a gator as well.
Are you a good fisherman, Cole?
I
Or
wouldn't
both.
say so, sir.
probably more gator. Yeah, there it is.
Sir?
I must ask you, did you have a drink last night?
No, sir, I didn't take a sip. It all happened before I went to bed, and I only drink to fall asleep. That's just how it is lately.
Watson probably has to try it out.
Oh, no two ways about it.
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go. A feather. Not black, however.
Did you really expect to find the feather of rock here?
More boot prints here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was stoned. But we'll see. We'll see.
We have a feathered friend in the case. Poor bird crashed against Cole's house. The damage is recent.
Pretty sure he was just making a weird. How old is this game? This came out a month ago. It's a remake of a game though, and the original is, I don't know, nearly 10 years old, maybe something along those lines. I think he was drunk, stoned, whatever. Then the bird hit his hut and it scared him and he thought it's a huge cock. So let's look at the options we have. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. It's his detective vision. So it's like magic, but not really. Yeah. That's the last one. What is the other option here? It will tell us what we got wrong. The second one. Which one was the second? Here.
Cole was having dinner. He was alone. The herbal decoction started to affect him. He became dizzy and dropped the cup. Hallucinations and stimulation brought him outside. He could have drowned if not for the sobering effects of the cold water.
So that's what we're going to tell him?
Sir?
Your boat is wrecked. What happened?
Well, I stumbled over a cypress root.
You'd need some force to cause that damage.
Yeah. And to be really down on your luck.
Cole, I am sure that you were alone last night. The Lowers were not with you.
Well, what else could you say?
I didn't say that I disbelieve you. I'm wondering about this recipe.
It's just herbal tea. I went to Mr. Samdi and he gave me the recipe to help calm my heart.
Is he a doctor?
He is a voodooist. It was risky, but all I wanted was some sleep.
Where can I find him?
On the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Look for a Veve sign, but watch what you say. He has the power of voodoo.
I'll be careful.
Okay. Good. Yes. Do we have... Not really, huh? Oh, no. I was about to say that... Okay. Yeah, he was... doing well.
Excuse me, just one question.
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Okay, so they confirm what I thought. It's actually not what I wanted to do, but yeah. No, we wanted to talk about this, actually. Since you were so helpful, do you know about this missing person?
Could you help me?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Damn it. I got the impression that this missing person case, we're not getting anywhere. Everything else kind of falls into place. But this is odd. Sorry, but we're not getting anything done here either. Oh. Dear Mr. Holmes. This is from Samedi, okay. Know that when you heard about voodoo, you would be immediately skeptical. This word is not what it seems. I find it strange that in your journey you are still in disbelief. I'm sorry that I won't be there when you come for me, and yes, I'd love to open your eyes. I presume you wanted to ask me about a recipe you found in Cold Heart. Knowing of his tragedy, I told him to brew an infusion from these herbs. Effects of that infusion are solace and modification. If you don't believe me, read this book. There are answers that you seek. May the spirits be with you, Mr. Holmes. After you find what you are seeking, please return to the tome. Some books can do bad things if they fall into the wrong hands. Okay. So, show me the book. I'll put a look at this book, which might give me some answers. Thick old book filled with notes, and a second part of the book is devoted to various herbs. And now? Right. how do we read about those herbs? Ah, search this in the archives. Okay, never mind. A bunch of green trifoliate leaves, 1.5 to 2.5 inches in diameter. When squeezed, it is possible to smell a slight sour odor. Leaves and flowers. 2.5. Leaform trifoliate. Leaform trifoliate. Smell sour. Strawberry leaves are an effective remedy to improve appetite and normalize digestive processes. Teas and infusions with strawberry leaves have a positive effect on the work of the heart, help lower blood pressure. They have a mild analgesic effect, whatever an analgesic is. Large white flowers. Several large white flowers, about 4 to 6 inches. Fragrant flowers are trumpet shaped. Nice and strong, sweet smell. Now the thing is, as a non-native speaker, I don't know what those words mean. Palmatili is probably more like a palm leaf. I don't know. So let's see. Okay. Okay, hand-shaped. Okay. No. So we can't go by the shape because that just doesn't work. We go by color because they're white. Great. Jimson weed, also known as devil's snare, potent poisonous plant in case of poisoning, cause dry mouth, speech and swallowing disorders. Okay. Diabetic pupils, impaired near vision, fear of light, delirium, hallucinations. Severe poisoning is characterized by the loss of orientation and sharp mental arousal. Well, great. Yellow flowers, color yellow. With pointed leaves, a plant with alternate elliptical pointed leaf, which are narrowed into wing petiole. You need the bathroom. See you in a minute. There are inflorescence. Less than an inch. Perennial herbaceous plant from the Asteraceae family. Goldenrod has a strong diuretic effect. It's used for indigestion. It has a general anti-inflammatory property. Okay, so what now? Do we talk with?
At least the weather is on our side.
Do we talk to the poison dude? Enjoy your walk with the doggo. Do we talk with you?
Sir?
Cole, where are these herbs from?
I bought them from Zora. Her stall is at the market near the port.
Okay. At the market near the port. So this way.
bet Zorro will kill her. Did you see how she rushed there? Fearsome woman. Yeah, I'm afraid for them Chinese and for anyone who messes with her.
Okay. So. Strawberry. Tobacco.
Can I ask you a question?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Are you able to help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Zorro entered the Chinatown market. He was wanting to start a fight with another herb merchant there. Zorro is known for her quarrelsome temper. However, for the few last days, he has been unusually aggressive. Okay, so let's see who's dead in Chinatown. I'm so sorry. Constantly yawning.
Are these herbs fresh? And you dare call my products substandard?
Excuse me, are you Zorro?
I am. What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have several questions, if you don't mind. I came here because Cole Seabrook mentioned you. Do you know him?
Unfortunately, yeah. He's my late husband's brother.
You are selling herbs, is that right?
Do you want to buy something?
Not really. I wanted to ask if you have the herbs from this list.
Goldenrod, jasmine, strawberry. These are very common. I do sell them same as any other herb merchant.
Have you heard of Jimson weed?
A poisonous plant, but it can help ease the pain if you know how to use it. Some believe you can use it to create a zombie, a will-less slave.
Nice. Is that what you wanted for Cole? Or did you sell it accidentally?
Did Cole get what he deserved? The Loas heard my prayers.
So you admit it was on purpose?
I admit there's a higher power maintaining order and justice in this world, and Cole got what he deserved. I'm happy that it happened, but that doesn't mean I'm to blame.
Can I ask what caused such hatred?
The sheriff confiscated all our weapons, and then the disappearance began. William wanted one rifle, just one, to protect us. Cole was too eager to help, and as a result, my Will got a bullet in his chest.
How did Cole explain what took place?
He just walked away as if nothing happened. Cole is the reason I lost my husband, and he should pay for it.
Don't you want to know what really happened?
For me, it's clear. An innocent man would tell everything. Only the guilty remain silent.
What's going on? Willkommen zurück, Tante. So, what? So let's talk to Cole. About this. Du hast jetzt so viel verpasst. Wir haben rausgefunden, was für Pflanzen es waren, wo er sie her hat. Und die Tussi hat den eigentlich mehr oder weniger absichtlich weggeführt. Sie behauptet, sie war es nicht, aber sie ist froh. Jo. Ohne Ende. Hey ho!
Sir?
I've learned about your tragedy, Cole. My condolences.
Zora told you, didn't she?
Can you tell me what happened and why you feel guilty?
My brother died. I'm alive, and William is not. That's why.
Did you see who shot him?
It was the bloody sheriff. I swear I saw him smiling.
Tell me, what was the plan?
William had to get into the warehouse through the eastern gate, the one not far from the market on the edge of the railroad. I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
So what went wrong?
William went in, then came back with a rifle. I saw him jump off the crate, and then bang! He was lying there dead.
He shot himself jumping off that crate. Just wait.
What happened next?
My heart stopped. I froze. Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats." And I woke up. I ran away. I had just one task, and I failed it. And for my mistake, the lower of death will come for me.
So we're going for the market. Right. The corner closest to the railroad. What's one of that? Eastern gates of the warehouse near the market. Are those the warehouses? Back there, the warehouses. I'm not entirely sure. Descriptionists. Eastern gates of the warehouse near the market. The warehouse near the market. So this is the port. What's supposed to be the warehouse? This over there? That doesn't really look like a warehouse, right? But here's
the warehouse eastern gate. According to Cole, it all started somewhere near the barrels. Chewed tobacco. That's the spot.
I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
Probably weren't.
An oily handprint. The substance has solidified. I assume that this is cosmoline with which the gun was lubricated.
William went in, then came back with a rifle.
Can we get in? No, here.
William was shot here.
I saw him jump off the crane and then bang! He was lying there dead.
The bullet went through him, and based on its velocity and mass, I would say the shooter was no more than 35 or 40 feet away.
Okay, so he didn't shoot himself jumping off a crate. That's at least something.
The sheriff stood here. Cole had no chance to spot him approaching.
It's a terrible choice of position, and it cost his brother his life. Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats!" And I woke up. And what did Cole do? My heart stopped. I froze.
Cole sought safety in flight.
Now I see why Cole thinks he deserved it. He simply left his brother behind.
He did not have much of an option.
Sad. I think Zora would like to know about this.
Well, is Zora back at her stand or still yelling at the Chinese merchant? Let's see. Oh, there she is.
What do you want?
Take care.
Oh.
Hopefully we won't stumble upon the sheriff.
Hold on. Get out of my way, Watson. Dick. I wanted to check something. Don't have the book anymore. Wanted to look at what goldenrod does. Can we check that out somehow? Just curious if we can find out still. If it's too late because we gave the book back. Yeah, fuck, okay. Oh, here. Okay, I thought, never mind. I made things too complicated in my head. It's fine. So, do they share blame, or... I guess they share blame. Let's save before talking to her. Yeah, I mean, it was a dumb plan to begin with. So, you know.
Yes, any let me have them. Awesome.
What do you want?
Mom, I spoke with Cole about your husband and went to the warehouse to inspect it. I cannot say that either he or your late husband were innocent. They both decided to steal.
How dare you? My William only wanted to protect us.
The same as Cole did. However, I know the man responsible for William's death. It is the sheriff.
That jackal. Anyway, don't expect words of gratitude from me, Mr. Holmes. Your truth changes nothing. I won't promise to forgive Cole.
Now, does it matter what we say? I doubt it, but let's see what happens if I try to convince it. Cole is not innocent, is innocent, and not to blame. I doubt it will make a difference, but I want to see.
What do you want?
I know you are angry at Cole, but you must know that he is not guilty of your husband's death. I was at the warehouse and I saw it all myself. The sheriff shot William and Cole couldn't prevent it, not even at the cost of his life.
Why did Cole survive then? And how did he return unwounded?
He had no chance of stopping the sheriff, but he found himself unnoticed. All he could do was run or die.
That jackal sheriff. Perhaps you're right. I didn't want to kill Cole. It's just too painful to know that he's still around while my Will's dead.
You can mourn with Cole. Forgive him if you can.
I'll need some time for that.
Yeah, that's a better outcome. But how does that help us? Yeah, I didn't expect it to make such a huge difference, but okay. Let's talk to Cole.
Sir?
I have good news. No lowers are coming for you. You were poisoned.
What?
Zora sold you Jimson weed instead of jasmine. That was the cause of your hallucination. She wanted revenge.
It doesn't change anything. Look, the laws were guiding her. I deserved it.
I went to the warehouse and I know what happened. You are not guilty of William's death. You had no chance of stopping the sheriff. Your only choice was to run or die.
That was my purpose as a brother. But I failed William. I'm a coward. I ruined 2 lives in one evening, including Zora's.
I spoke with Zora and she forgives you. Now is the time to forgive yourself.
You... Thank you, sir. I'll try.
She never said she does. She said she needed time. That's all. But okay. Good. Still want to know about this here. Yeah, I mean, it works. I didn't interpret it like a yes, just need time, but okay. I'm not finding any intel on that missing person. Oh, am I? So champagne grows. Well, I wanted to do this, but somehow.
I appreciate your words, sir.
Yeah, right.
Perhaps when this is over, we can try the Louisiana cuisine.
He's always hungry, isn't he? That's a lady we have to talk to, huh? I want to do that side quest, or I'd prefer to do that. I get the feeling that...
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, mister. I can't help you. Ask someone else.
Got the impression we can't really do this. Because wherever I ask, no one knows. Oh, it's locked here again, so maybe... Shit. Can we go the back way? Now it's all closed up. Okay, well... Damn it. What does this mean? There's an investigation there? That there was an investigation there because we use our powers here and like hier and there. Ist das it? Ist es einfach nur ein Marker, dass wir da Investigation-Site hatten?
Help me, please.
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
Da irgendwo rein? Ich weiß nicht wirklich, wo ich fragen soll noch nach der vermissten Person. Hat keine wirkliche Idee. Anyone got an idea where we could ask about the missing person? Tried in each court and normally they're not too picky about...
May I ask for your assistance?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Desperation?
Do you know anything about this?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Can I ask you a question?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Jesus. I'm out of ideas where to ask, and I don't actually really want to go to the police station. Yeah, I guess there's something that we'll get it, but I wanted to try everything before doing the main quest.
Closed auction, gems sold. By invitation only. Are you able to help me?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go check for the fisherman's quarter. Lady, what was she called? Local woman called Champagne. Let's go to her. At least we know where that is. crying. Can you help me?
Is this familiar to you?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Might have been insensitive, but I don't care.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Sheriff. Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe
What you
not.
want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 1, 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire 'em out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
He looks so fucked up. With the red circles around his eyes.
Careful. Nolans may look welcoming, but not every smile is friendly.
Yeah, we noticed. Most likely a jewel seller who stands behind the A in the telegram for an Edelweiss Institute is... Meeting's over, you're back. Welcome back. Hope the meeting was okay. This is E. Arneson from the French Quarter. So we have to take the coach to the French Quarter, is that it?
It's quite hot here, isn't it, Holmes?
In New Orleans? Never. Let's go take the coach, see what happens. Well, that's me in mostly every meeting. But if people think you're doing okay, then you're doing okay. Did Mulder keep you company during the meeting? Yeah, I kind of want to see New Orleans as well. But it is a dangerous place, man. Marty and Mia lives near it, and I was thinking about visiting him. He's like, don't come here. Not because he doesn't want to see me. That might be part of it, but mostly it's like, yeah, you gonna get killed as a tourist. It's a shame. Let's save before we go somewhere else. We cannot return after leaving. Shit. What about the missing person then? I think there's probably shitty places everywhere. And huge cities do have areas where you shouldn't be. But yeah. If you don't know the area, you're easier to stumble into places where you should be, I guess. And depending how it is. I don't know the statistics, but if someone that's living near, he's not living in New Orleans, but he knows well enough. It's like, yeah, maybe don't. So what about the missing person poster? They claim he can't come back here. Is this just making a point if there's a lot of people missing, there's no quest behind it? Because it doesn't seem to be a request, there's nothing else here, so I guess it's just like... newspaper and shit. Guess. We did save, right? I will go and take a short little break, get a new drink, stretch. Although it's really late, I probably shouldn't just stream for that much longer, but I need something to drink and I don't feel like stopping. So I'm gonna do a half an hour more, but I'll get a drink, stretch, and then we'll go for half an hour until midnight. That sounds about right to me, at least. So, oh, should not. Yeah. See you in a minute.
good?
Truest of dragons.
Yeah, this dude needs to file an accident report. He'll probably get like compensated or something. His work will pay for it. It's fine. Yeah, workman's comp. Oh, I'm fucked.
Wenn hier die Treppe jetzt hochgeht, wie will ich denn dann in die nächste Etage? Weißt du, normalerweise vom Gefühl her, wenn du eine Treppe hochkommst, geht's dann hier links rum die nächste Treppe hoch, aber der Schornstein im Weg. Möglicherweise habe ich das
Dann
ganze
baust du doch
Gebäude
auf der
zu
anderen
klein
Seite.
geplant.
Dann baust du doch auf die andere Seite.
Hierhin?
Ja, entweder dahin oder
Oder hier drüben?
schräg gegenüber.
Hierhin, ne?
Ja, oder dahin. Also entweder auf die andere Seite, sprich dahin, wo du jetzt stehst, oder in die Richtung, in die du jetzt guckst, oder schräg oder daneben quasi.
Du meinst also, ich sollte eine der anderen 3 Ecken nehmen. Das ist eine
Richtig,
gute
genau.
Idee. Mal vor.
Just battling. We'll go right back to the slowpoke. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah. For once I remembered. Cheers. Workman's comp. Yeah. Filing a report. Work accident. Panic. Who would ever do that? I wouldn't. I certainly didn't have to do that the last few days. Not at all. What was that gesture, Sherlock? What the hell? Yeah, you should finish Elden Ring for sure. And let us watch. You still have quite some gameplay in front of you. Let's go.
Got a spot in mind.
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
Ooh. You turn around and have everyone standing there. What's going on? French Quarter seems suburban.
You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Cordona does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
I don't know. That place was home to some of my greatest memories and some of my lowest moments.
I love how they speak sometimes. Let's look around here, get a feel for the section of the map. Enjoy the sound of crickets, and then we'll see how late it is. I'll bump into a quest by accident, just wait. I really feel like replaying Elden Ring, but with the DLC announced, I kind of want to wait until that is out. But I'm feeling the hankering of playing a FromSoft game. And I wanted to stream Bloodborne, but there's so many cool things coming out. They announced that there is a DLC, nothing else, but there's officially a DLC coming. I know the name, but I forgot it.
Lord, help me.
Yeah, the Lord will. There's not even a video or something, there's just a JPEG, which looks good. Yes, I've seen the Dune trailer and I'm really excited. I want to go to the theater again. It's been a while. Last thing I've seen at a theater was the first Dune. And I'm really, really looking forward to the second part. The casting is impeccable. Nah, they are not expensive, but you pay for them. But it's always worth the money. Because they're more like classic expansions, like real big chunks of DLC. Most of the time they're like 15 or 20 bucks. The Mario movie, that supposedly was good. I don't care. But I'm really picky with the movies I watch at the theater. Each time, I was never let down by the price of a DLC for a FromSoft game. Even the DLCs for Dark Souls 2 were worth the money. Still was Dark Souls 2, so you know, but yeah. You would go for Renfield. Wasn't it Renfield the Nicolas Cage movie? The vampire kind of thingy? Last time was The Hobbit. That's been a few days. Thing is, there was a time where I went to the theater nearly every week. It's been a while, but yeah. That was good times. I love the theater, but it's so expensive. And the pandemic, of course, didn't help. In 2020 and 2021, going to the theater to watch Dune on the silver screen was the only thing I did outside of work or buy groceries. That was the only thing. It's the only time I left home for anything social. As a Dracula movie, okay. Okay, let's talk to that lady that was unhappily standing in front of that gate there.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder. Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
night, Zoro. Oh, that's chapter 5. Wait, what? What happened? I looked at chat. I'm an idiot. What was that? I didn't expect this to be a new chapter. The Gute Nacht, Zoro. Crying out loud. Let's go. Check out the stables right quick.
I rather wish my lockpicks had not been lost in the river, along with all our clothes, books, tea.
Was there supposed to be the key underneath that? Nothing else? Heavy, covered in dust. That's the key.
This must be the key to the stables.
That was easy. Horson doesn't look too good. Oh. Oops.
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here.
What is it? Cayenne pepper. Okay.
Cayenne pepper. Half empty. Or as Watson would say, half full.
Cayenne pepper's nice.
Poor animal has been suffering for days. It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
Well, we should get it some water then. Was there water outside, or do we have to go through here?
So quiet. Yet I doubt there was peace around here.
Water?
This might be useful.
This might be useful. Did we fill the bucket? I think we did. First things first.
At least that's one life saved.
It's actually getting out to drink. It's good. Enjoy. Or maybe don't. But I'm kind of happy that they actually made the horse get up and drink. I didn't expect that. They got me an achievement, back in the saddle. Okay. Probably totally unnecessary to do gameplay wise, but I kind of felt that was important. Can we let her in from this end, or just wave at her?
You did it. You're inside? Have you seen Davy?
Not yet, miss, but we are on it.
We don't
Please
know
look for
who
my little
Davy
brother.
is. Or how he looks. But even if we just see him, that doesn't help. We have to try and talk to him. Then realize that he won't answer. Can't answer, whatever. Ooh, nice. Can we go? Aww. Can we go this way? Can go this way. So let's look around first, and then we can go into the swamps and die there. Possibly. Why is there... Someone's offering stuff to... Or is it... One second. Offering something to an animal or the tree? I mean, with superstitious folk, you never know. Is this blood? It might just be red earth. Gotta look inside the window somewhere. I love the sound in this area. Investigation scene. Really? Footprints. Yeah, well, nice. Footprints everywhere. No real windows that we can peek in. Blinds everywhere. Is this where the oranges were stolen? 20 oranges I was? Oh. I think it was 20 oranges. Probably can't get in here. It would be too easy.
No way in.
Well, there's a way in. Just use a stone. But oh, okay.
Do you smell that, Holmes? Something bad happened here.
I know. Be prepared for anything.
Okay. Now let's check out doors first.
There's blood here.
Well, thanks, Sherlock.
Size 10. The owner's footprints were shallow.
So, what does that mean?
Size 10. The heels are sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Well, they brought a dead body.
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson.
Yeah, well, even I figured that out. And I have not spent as much time in the vicinity of Sherlock.
More boot prints.
Let's go here. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone was killed in the mansion and dumped into swamp because, you know, feed the alligators. 5 hints.
These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger. Luxurious shoes, size 9.
A lot of kids' handprints.
Look, Watson. Animal prints.
Animal. Oh, well, yeah, okay. It's animals. Potato, potato.
Boots, size 10. A scrap of silk, soft and elegant. No sign of a boat.
Okay. Inside as mentioned, there's an awful smell of death. There's an animal near the severed fingers. There was an animal. Small dog. Okay, I guess we have to go inside. But that would all take too long, and I think it makes more sense if we do this next time. This looks like Resident Evil 7.
More boot prints.
So we'll save outside of this mansion and try the Chapter 5 on Sunday.